Hey, welcome back to another video. Tonight we're going to be doing a follow my instructions, eyes closed video. However, we're going to be focusing on several math questions, so you can close your eyes whenever you feel comfortable. Let's begin with some addition. I will be recording your responses on my computer, so don't mind me if you hear some typing sounds. First question. What is 1 plus 1? Very good. Now what is 2 plus 2? 2 plus 2. Very good. 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3. Good. 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4. Very good. Now, what is 5 plus 5? 5 plus 5. Very good. Now we're going to move on to a little bit more complex problems. We are going to move on to more complex additional problems, okay? Let's start off with 5 plus 7. 5 plus 7. Very good. Now, pay close attention. I want you to answer 16 plus 6. 16 plus 6. Very good. Now, what would be the answer to 42 plus 3? 42 plus 3. Very good. Okay, next question. What would be the answer to 55 plus 5? I'll repeat that again. 55 plus 5. Did you guess? Okay, good. Alright, next question. What would be the answer to 57 plus 2? What would be the answer? 57 plus 2. Very good. Alright, now here's a little bit more of a trickier question. I know no one's a fan of adding 9s together. So let's do 9 plus 7. 9 plus 7. Very good. Now let's do 9 plus 3. 9 plus 3. Very good. Let me just record that answer. Okay. Next additional problem. Let's do 9 plus 13. I can help you with a little bit of an example if you'd like. So think of 13 penguins, and now I want you to add 1 more, 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, 5 more, 6, 7, 8, 9 more. What would that be? 22 penguins. Very good. You did excellent with those additional problems. Let me just put in the last solution. Very good. And as I go through all of your responses, you got 100% on your score. Excellent, excellent work. So, now let's move on to everyone's favorites, multiplication. But this time, I'm going to use this brush, and I want you to just pay close attention to the amount of brush sounds you hear. How many was that? 3. Very good. Now, how many brush sounds do you hear? How many was that? If you got 2, you would be correct. Now what I want you to do is multiply the 3 brush sounds you heard with the 2 brush sounds you just heard. How many brush sounds in total would that make? Very good. It would make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brush sounds. Very, very good counting. Now, let's work through another problem, but I want you to be a little bit more independent, okay? Let's begin. How many brush sounds? Very good. Multiplied by how many brush sounds? Very good. And how many brush sounds would those make in a multiple solution or a product? Very good. That was 4 brush sounds. 2 times 2 makes 4. Now then, next problem. Multiplied by makes how many brush sounds in total? Did you get 8? Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in total. Next question. 7, you would be correct. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. Now, let's move on to our next math problem. I want us to do some snapping, but don't worry. I will snap very, very gently, like this, or like this, or even like this. And with these snapping episodes, we will do some division. So let us begin. I want you to count how many snaps you hear. How many was that? Very good. Now how many snaps was this? How many did you hear? Okay, very good. Now I want you to divide those two numbers. Divide 1, 2, 3 by 1. And what do we get? 3. Very good. Now let's work through another problem together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Divided by. And how many? How many snaps was that? Very good. So what is our end answer or solution? Very good. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's move on to our next problem. Count how many snaps you hear. Okay. Divided by equals what? Very good. If you got, I know you got 2, so very good. Let's move on to the next problem. Divided by what is the answer? Very good. The answer was 1, 2. Now let's move on to our last mathematical problem set. Let's do some subtraction. I know that's probably not anyone's favorite type of math, but we'll make this fun. We're going to do an imagination segment. So, if you haven't had your eyes closed already, I think that this would be a great opportunity to start doing so. Let's start off with you sitting in a meadow. Pretend you are a farmer and your job is to keep track of all of the sheep. You open up the barn doors, and all of those beautiful white little sheep. I think there's also sheep that are black, so we're gonna add some black sheeps in there too. And you want to keep track of about 30 of them. Alright? So keep that number in mind. Now, you realize 30 sheep running amok inside a meadow, it's a bit overwhelming. So you actually decide to bring 10 of them back inside the barn. How many sheep are left out in the meadow? I'll give you a minute. I can even give you a little bit more of a hint. Make sure that you are subtracting two key numbers, 30 from 10. What is your final answer? Did you get 20? Are you sure that your answer is 20? If you are sure, I'm happy to let you know that you are correct. Let's move on to our next subtraction situation. Imagine you are a little scuba diver swimming in the deep, clear waters, and you see about 10 fish in the distance. Now, about 3 of the fish see you, and naturally they get a little frightened, so they swim very far away, and you can't see them anymore. How many fish do you see left? If you got 7, you would be correct. Very good. You're doing very well so far. I have to say that your critical thinking skills are unlike any I've seen before. So, let's move on to another imagination scenario. I want you to imagine that you are sitting in your backyard and you are just thoroughly entertained by 3 squirrels just fighting over one acorn. You know how squirrels be. And one of the squirrels were able to acquire that little acorn and run up a tree and hide and enjoy its very delicious dinner. How many frustrated squirrels are left in the grass? I'll give you a couple more minutes. Nah, I'm playing. I'll give you a couple more seconds. I'm gonna snap. And when I hit my second snap, I want you to say your answer out loud. 1, 2. What's your answer? If you got 2 frustrated squirrels, you would be correct. Now, very last subtraction question or problem. You are on a bus and you look out the window because that's the best part of being on a school bus or whatever kind of bus you like to be on. This part's up to you. And you look outside and you look up at the sky and you notice about 6 birds that are in formation of I guess it looks like a less than sign. And then you notice one bird kind of just fly away. conundrum. How many birds are left in that V formation? I'll give you 3 snaps this time until you gotta tell me your answer. 3, 2, 1. If you got 5 snaps, you would be correct. You did really well on all of your mathematical problems. I am happy to announce that you are probably going to be like our next Einstein. So I'm happy to know you. Remember me when you're up there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what else you'd like to see in the comments. Have a blessed day or night whenever you're seeing this.